Hello guys, we are back with another Leetcode problem. Today we are going to solve February 2nd problem. And today's problem is find all anagram in a string. So it's a medium question and highly like. So let's dive into the question. So you have a given two strings. One is S and another is P. And you have to return all array of all the start indices of the P's anagram in S, and you may return the answer in any order. Okay. And so what is anagram? So anagram is a word or phrase formed by the rearranging the letter of a different word or phrase, typically usually all the letter original letters exactly once. So let me explain what is actually anagram. If I find out the anagram of this string, so anagram of this string means uh, the characters in this string is present if we arrange in any permutation, and the character's length is same as well as character frequency is same, then and character also match, then it's called anagram. Let's CB is the anagram of ABC. Why? Because each character frequency is equal to each character frequency of it, and it's also same. Means in this given array, A has frequency 1, and here A is also have a frequency 1, B is also have frequency 1, and B has also frequency 1. In that case C has 1, and in this C also has 1. So it means it's an anagram. If here is present E and E is not present here, so it means it is not anagram of this P. So I guess you understand what's actually anagram is. So let's find out how many anagram is present in that array. So ABC means the given length is same. So one anagram is present on the index 0. So CBA and ABC. CBA is the anagram of ABC because every we are just rearrange the word. And another is this BAC. So another is present at the indices 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And another anagram is started from the indices 6. So BAC is another anagram. So how can we know about that? One thing is common. The size of letter in here and the size of letter in every anagram is equal. So what I'm going to do, there is a lot of way, but I will try to solve this problem in the directly optimized way because I'm not wanting to waste your time. So one of the brute force approach is I comparing with this A to C. Okay, I'll comparing this C. This C is present in that array or not. If it's present, I'm making the true, and I'm again checking for this element to another element in that, and I have to also make the counts, and it's a little bit complicated if you try to solve in this approach. So how can we solve this problem? I'm going to store what I'm going to do. One of the basic trick is you make all the okay, it's not, it's little bit lengthy, so I'll uh, let's resize my id and let's jump into the code. How can we jump code it? So first and foremost, I'm going to make a vector, let's name it temp, in which I'm going to store the frequency of how many times this letter is present. So I make a array 26 length, and I'm going to count it frequency of, so character P, and here I'm going to count it frequency. So temp C minus A plus plus, it will count the frequency of element character, how many times is present. After doing this, and here I make another vector in which I'm going to store the uh, a temporary storage of, it's a temporary storage of s, means I'll just make, I know my p size is 3, so I have to create a length, I have to always store the value 3. I have to make up my window in the size of 3 and try to find out how many times the character is present, character is character is present in that given range, what I just make my in which I make my window. So that's why I want another in which, let's name it tempest, because it's for the s, that's why I'll just make it tempest. And it's also having size 26 because it's, I'm going to store alphabet, that's why. So, and I made a two variables int I 0 0. Let I'm explaining you why I'm making this thing. And if my j is reaches to the end of the end of the s, means my, if my character j reaches to here, I will going to stop. So what I do here, uh, initially I'll just temp as, what I'm going to do, what I will do here, uh, what I do, I just add the character, means I added this c into my this temporary j. Okay, and after adding I'll just plus plus, but before plus plus, I how can I, so what I do here, I'll just added this character and j plus plus, and I did this character and enhancing the pointer, so it added every element. But I have to every, when I reaches to the length of 3, I will going to check is it anagram or not. If it's anagram, I'll add it into the another vector in my answer vector. Let's create an answer vector in which store the answer, first index of the anagram. So if I come reaches to the, if my length is equal to abc, what I'm going to choose, I'm going to check is it anagram or not. If it's anagram, I'll just edit the first index of this into my anagram and move ahead. Whenever my length is whenever my length is greater than, is in that case 3, if whenever my length is greater than 3, I have to delete this element from my temporary s and added the next one. So next one is already added. My duty is I have to remove this element and I have to again check it, is it anagram or not. So let's write the code for that. So here, if my j minus I plus 1 is equal to k, uh, so int k equal to t dot size. If my j minus I plus 1 is equal to size of the pattern p, so in that case what I'm going to do, I'm going to check is it anagram or not. If it's anagram, I'll add it into the ans, otherwise I'm not going to add it into the ans. So for checking, I made it for int I starting, not I, let's write it x starting from 0, x is going to the 26 and x plus plus. If tempx is not equal to temp s x, in that case let me make my flag too. So here is a boolean flag, bool flag is equal to 1. I, and firstly I assume my all window size, if this, when it's hit to the length of the this length, I assume it's my answer. So that's why I'll just make my boolean, my flag is 1. If this is not anagram, if my temp x and temp s at any point of time is not equal, it means it doesn't contain my answer. It's not an anagram, because in anagram every alphabet have present equally. If I say this and this is anagram, so every character is frequency is equal, the corresponding to other. So in that case, I have to make my flag 0, and if my flag is if my flag is not equal to 0, it means it's an anagram. So in that case, what I'm going to add it into my answer vector I, and that's it. That's the code. But if my window size is greater than the this length, in that case I have to delete the element from the starting element, and I'm going to again check is it palindrome or not. If j minus I plus 1 is greater than k, in that case what I'm going to do, uh, I'm going to delete sorry I'm going to delete the I, sorry si minus a minus minus, I'm going to delete this element and I have to enhance my pointer. That's it. And after doing this, I have to return the answer. So that's the code. Let's run this code, guys. And it's accepted. Let's submit this code. And it's accepted. So if you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. I resolve your doubt as soon as possible. Until, keep grinding, guys.